Houston about to kick off to get things underway. He'll bring it out. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So BYU's offense will have the ball first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago, and this defense is fun.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Great place to start for this offense. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Pulls it in. It's Roach. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Cougars come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Snagged out of the air. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Houston going up tempo. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Cougars! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
BYU will bring the punt team on the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Fires one high and deep. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. The Cougars are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. That's caught. It's Cardi.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
They'll run the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. He tried to make something out of nothing, but there was really nothing he could do on that play.
And I hope offensively that's not going to make them quit on this option play. That's a scheme that really puts the defense in a bind.
Here he goes. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. They're working that left side. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, you should bring it. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
The Cougars have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on first down. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. And the Cougars in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on second and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available. Scramble. Give me an easy first down.
Gets it out quickly. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. That's the end of the period, and Houston has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll try the left side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12.
Here we go.
Looking to fire. Plucks it out of the air. Ball is loose.
That is the...
Bounce right to him, and he's on the move.
Man, those are backbreak.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
Like, even did drop the ball. Defense couldn't even pick it up. Look at this.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call.
Dang.
Already 2 for 2 on third down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. And this one is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. USF sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the fourth quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in Tampa. That's how much they took that crowd out of it. Always fun to see two of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Second down, they'll go to the air. Going to try to get it. Breaks into the open. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. This offense always looking for those big explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. Houston wants to play fast.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Fires to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Now on second down. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Roach. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
I'll coach said, you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Got the quick pass. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Trying to move the chains. Houston comes to the line on 4th down. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
Listen, when you got a big sucker like that at quarterback, all he's got to do is lean forward, and he's going to get that 4th down. He just does a great job getting behind the offensive line, falling forward, and getting the big 4th down conversion.
He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
14, BYU, 3.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
Oh my
You
God!
gotta find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for the big play. He's got it on the outside. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Brings up
2nd down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack 1st down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They've been outstanding here in this 1st half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high. Great 1st half. I'm going to get more, Palmer. I'm not scared with the lead when I got the football late.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You can see the quarterback's body language. He wants to go. He wants to go tempo. He wants to take shots. They're trying to light this scoreboard up.
Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. Houston going up tempo.
and that's good enough for a 1st down.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Got it in the middle, it's Roach. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a 1st down.
Picks up 9. Good enough first down.
Wants to throw on first down. He'll pull it down and run. Quarterback gets the first down. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Roach. Makes to grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Quick tempo here for the offense. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
Timeout, Houston.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can.
Got enough space. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. BYU about to kick it off to open the second half.
BYU 3.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Houston offense comes onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running... Oh, he's got some space. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Cougars racing to the line in a hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Gonna look downfield again. Got a man. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
And maybe they've tried to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. Quarterback moving. Touchdown, Houston! And the route is on.
What a day. His third rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Takes a snap, wants to throw. Gets it out fast. Into the end zone for the two-point conversion as they extend the lead.
I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm, nice timing for that two-point conversion.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Out of the gun, the running back has it. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
The offense thought they had a good look to run that play into with the QB, but there's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle and making a tremendous play. Great effort by that guy.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Sends it downfield. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. He'll take it on the return. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Here comes the Houston offense once again. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out. Everybody right now on the same page.
That offensive line grabbing and holding on, and they'll back up and try it again.
On the double.
Out of the gun, looking to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. Across the 45. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Cougars come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Completes it along the sidelines, but that'll be for no gain. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Got his man quickly. There he goes. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The Cougars want to pick up the tempo.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
This defense might be reeling after those last two and now facing 1st and goal. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
You know, this happens sometimes in football. You forget which direction you're going, and you got to be reminded you were going the wrong direction. Come on, man. We got to catch that.
Going for the goal line. Touchdown, Houston. A great catch and run for 6. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses at it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down. You move on to the next game. Start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
From the gun. It's complete to the right. He's got the two-point conversion, and they build on that lead.
And it's more common to throw for the two-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot. You could tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice two-point conversion.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking downfield on first down. On target. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Caught on the outside, it's game.
I think sometimes offensively you got to have a bit more awareness of where you are in the field. You've got to feel yourself getting close to the boundary, and you got to settle down. That guy looked like he was a little bit out of control, and as a result, that throw took him out of bounds for no gain.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And, man, that's frustrating for an offense. You got a little something going. You had a little bit of momentum, but they've got to do a better job of protecting their guy, keeping him upright, letting him go make some plays for this offense. That's the way he's going to get hot. They got to give him more time.
No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the wideout.
Finally,
intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got some room to run. He's at the 20. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Cougars. With that last score, things comfortable here in the fourth as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Using the quick game. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead.
How about that, guys? That's basically a 15-point swing. Defense gets a pick 6, and then your offense gets the 2-point conversion. Wow.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be forced out of bounds at his 21-yard line. Not the best field position you could ask for, but they'll get it started there. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
It was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense. I think it's just too little too late, David, at this point. That's a play that they could have used a lot earlier in this game, but because of miscues, they're down by a lot late, and I don't think they're going to have enough time to claw back into this one.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Now, that was a blitz from the middle linebacker. That's one the offensive line should have picked up, regardless of what the pass protection was. Sliding or going base man-to-man or fanning out, you generally always account for the middle linebacker. There's no reason to let him run clean like that.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Houston wants to play fast.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On 4th down, looking to pass. Fires left. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Turning on the Jets. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead.
Man, it's nice to call plays when you call a pass and the quarterback doesn't see anything and he just takes off and makes you look good and turns it into a run. Nice job on that 2-point conversion.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll step out of bounds at the 16 and leave his offense with a long field in front. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You get a...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there. That last completion still leaving them with a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. BYU with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Cougar! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense here in the 4th quarter. They're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. From the gun, the ground game.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've got.
And it's his 4th interception of the game. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really need it.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Offense uses a timeout, 17 seconds left on the clock. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. Got out of trouble and throws. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. One more play to pad the stats. Looking to the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against